so I just took the Torana for a drive. A lot of you wouldn't have seen much of this one. It's I've had it on the road for about 10 years now. Did it up with my dad, and he had motor neuron disease, and I got it finished about a month before he passed away, so we went on a few drives together. He helped me do it all up, and so it's a nice little memory to go for a drive every now and then. It's haven't given me any trouble in the last 10 years. Never really had to do anything to it. I did try and make it go a bit quicker, so I put a new cam and stuff in it. It's a 1976 Lx Torana hatchback. Pretty rare now. It's got 308 and 5 litre. It was a factory 253, so 4.2 litre 4-speed, and that's 308 and 5-speed super gearbox. I'll show you under the bonnet here. It's not a factory SS, it's a factory SL. Right. Holden 5 litre. She's all pretty stock under here, except for a set of thermal fans and a bit of radiator. 14 inch hot wires, 14x7 and 14x8. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I sort of did it on the cheap. I did the whole thing myself, every bit of like metal work, all the rust repairs. I did all the paint myself, all the mechanical, absolutely everything. Didn't go to anyone to get anything done. And it's after 10 years now, like paint needs a good polish. I've never sort of really finished it properly. But something that didn't cost me much to do myself, it's now worth a hell of a lot more than what it cost me. Yeah, it's reasonably quick. I've got a set of flat top pistons that I'm going to put in at some point when I get the motivation to pull the motor apart. This cam really needs a bit more compression just to make it go a bit better. Yeah, so that's the plan, to do that, and then maybe next year I might try and do drag challenge. If I can just get it quick enough so it's a 12-second car or something, and then do drag challenge, I reckon that'd be cool. So, because it's proved to be very reliable. So yeah, that's her. Bit of a mess inside at the minute. Got the kids' chairs in there. Actually, I better grab that out. I'm going to pack it in the other car to go home. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh. Put him away. Alright, so I've got a bit of time. This has been sitting for probably 18 months. I made some horrible noises last time I drove it, and I've never even looked at it. So today I'm just going to pull the rocker covers off and just have a little dig, maybe the inlet manifold off, and just see what I can find. So it's a 308. Got a little bit of work done to it. It was a bit tired, and it needed a bit more compression. But pull it apart, see whether it's a total loss or whether I can salvage it. Right. Well, it's not the top end on this side anyway. Let's try the other. Alright, so nothing tameless at the top end. I'm going to pull that manifold off, I guess. See what that shows. Doesn't look too crazy in there, but that means she's bottom end. Might be a new short block. Cam doesn't look wiped out, which is good. Okay. It must have been a rod bolt or something I let go. Do not know. Oh well. Keep digging. Look at that. That ain't good. I don't know what the fuck's caused that, but okay. Oh yeah, there's something's gone through it. Little thread marks. Fuck it, I wonder what was in there. Where it's come from. Damn. Alright, so one thing I hadn't done but been meaning to do was to put a socket on that crank and see what happens to that piston. So the others are moving and that one's staying right there. So we got a snapped rod. I'm going to try and get the piston out from the top. I'm just going to get a self tapper, drill it in there and then see if I can pull it out. See what we're dealing with, see if that bore's fucked or not. Oops. Fucking hell, this is not good. Another screw, I'll try and jam in there. Go. Oh, that's tight. shit. Okay, we just snapped the top off the piston. That's freaking weird. Does that mean the ball's alright? Have a look at that. Anything holding it together is the rings. Wow. I might have got a little bit lucky because I've got another set of pistons that I can throw in this motor, some flat tops. Look at this. It's all still attached, just the top of the piston came off. So I'll try and get this other head off and we'll see what the other side looks like. Good news, these are all still intact. So, yeah, I've got a set of these pistons. They're not anything special, but flat tops and they're the right size, so I should pull it apart, throw them in, check why that top of the piston snapped off that side, whether or not the rod bolts came loose and it may smack the head or something. But I'll figure that out. Hopefully the crank's alright. So yeah, it's not all doom and gloom. I don't have to keep looking for a block. I've been looking for a block, but that's good news. Holy shit. What a mission. Alright, so, God, that was hard. So this sump I made years ago, it's too big because I put the whole engine, transmission and everything on that cross member and then had a hoist, so I lowered it down onto the cross member. Turns out you can't get this engine out the top because it hits on the cross member there. So I had to undo this front end and then lift the body and the engine up until it popped over there. So I reckon I'll be cutting that sump down before I put it back in next time, just to make it fit in there a bit easier. So here's the destroyed cylinder. Beautiful. Here's one of the new pistons we're throwing in there. Not that block, obviously. Another block. Can you see it down there? Yeah, see that crack down there? No good. So, yeah, and now it turns out as I pushed this out and pushed it back in, the bumper's hitting against the wall over there, so I'll have to drag this jack through, shimmy it across a little bit, then I can push it right back in, lock it up, and probably come back tomorrow and attack this. Whew.